calls from item, aliased it, joined it on order items, give it another alias, and on these foreign and primary keys, yes, and then joined it again to customer order, aliased it on these foreign and primary keys, join that again on these foreign and primary keys where the customer name is like 13. And then I got 169. I don't know if that's right, but oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
It looks right. The query looks really good. I would like to see if you could get it to run in the terminal.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sure. Let's see. Can you see it now?
Yep.
Okay.
Looks good. And that is actually what I had for the answer. So
Sweet. Cool.
right on. Awesome work. All right, who was next? Is Jesus back? No, he's not. Let's see. Corey, you're up. Pick a query and walk us through your code.
I didn't even get to it because I got in late.
You want to take a stab at one of them? Live.
Oh God. How much time do you have?
Got a lot of time left. We got like 45 minutes left.
I don't want to do that to people.
We can go back to you if you want.
That might be better.
Right on.
I'll pull one of the later ones. That way I'm not. Otherwise, I'll just babble randomly. Now I can't get this thing to stop.
We'll give you some time to see if you can get one of these queries set up. Next on the list is Joyce. You want to share one of your queries?
So the second one, right?
That was the
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
yeah.
So I'm having a little issue. I don't know why right now I cannot do this and it doesn't recognize the container. I don't know what I did. But anyway, the second one is asking for what cheese Donnie likes. I was, I guess, a little lazy. I just basically pull all his stuff and then look at the cheese. So I didn't really do like just grab the cheese. Yeah.
I mean, it does answer the question.
It does. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It says the permission is denied.
Mhm.
And so I don't know what happened.
Let's see. But you were able to get this to run earlier, right?
Yeah, it's up here. Where's the cheese? I guess I cleared it earlier. But I was able to get it to run earlier.
Okay.
So I might have to just restart my computer or something. I don't know.
Right. I know you're on Windows, and without being able to see your configuration, and it's going to be hard to troubleshoot it from here. But it looks like it might just be a permissions error. So
Yeah. I can troubleshoot it later.
right on. Well, the query looks good. I think yeah, that's good. That demonstrates an understanding of joins and the where clause. So great work.
Thank you.
All right. Next is Noel.
I lost it. Solutions. So checking how many multipliers there were. Just the count of I joined. Oh man, I don't remember where the table is. Yeah. Okay, I joined order items and item on the item ID is equal to the order item ID, and then where product name is like emulsifier. And I got a count of the rows instead of 30.
Awesome, perfect. And that is the right answer. Awesome, great work. All right, next is Tomiwa.
Okay, so I guess you can help me walk through mine because I only got through the first few, so I guess I could do a brand new one. Let me share my screen. Okay. So let's do, I don't know. Do I have to go in order or just choose anyone?
No, you can pick anyone you want.
Okay. Let's see. I guess I like some alcohol. So that's the number 9.
Right on.
So what alcoholic beverages are available? So based on the table, oh, this is not my display table, sorry. Just move this over here. Okay. Still the wrong one. Okay, so based on the table, we want to know what alcoholic beverages are available. So that's going to be an item. So I guess we can kind of just select. Select all from item. Well, honestly, what I would do here is I'd probably cheat a little bit and just kind of see what all the items are. So,
Sure, it helps to do that. This is also why the having the diagram handy can speed things up too.
It looks like there's only one available from what I see.
is it wine? Well, yeah, wine, but there's also a couple options of wine. So I guess we could just say where product name equals. So I'll go from random order. Product name. This was where the little like thing would come in handy, like we did earlier today, right? So let me look at that. This. I guess that was only your class, but let's give that a shot. Whoa.
Gonna be case sensitive.
Oh. Thanks.
So this is where you're going to want to use like instead of equal,
Yeah.
because none of the product names are called exactly wine.
And it like, was it the percentage sign? I quickly
Yep.
forgot.
For like is the percentage wildcard that you're going to want to use.
Oh, just where.
Don't forget the quotations.
Quotations.
Yeah, just around it all.
Right, because with like you're searching for a match with a string.
Okay. Okay. So question was, what alcoholic beverages are available? So we have Chardonnay and Barossa.
You're lucky because that really is all there is. But if there was beer or if there was liquor, you'd have to extend the search to ensure that those don't come up as well.
And I could probably use just like and
Mhm.
use product name and then the like again for the other one. So
Exactly, exactly.
okay, cool.
Right on. All right, let's see. Tiffany, nope, Tiffany, you're not up. Great work, by the way, Tomio. I know it's a little tougher being put on the spot, but great work. Let's see, Chris, you are up. Exactly.
All right, can you guys see that?
Yep.
Which one to do? Have we done number 7 yet?
I don't think
Big-
so.
Okay. How many customers use Google email address? The data shows actually Google at google.com, which is weird, unless that's way before my time, but anyways. So we're going to select all and we're going to label it as Google email users count from customer, where I started using this lower. It just felt intuitive, like Google. And I got 3 total.
Okay. And but you're only returning, sorry, the text is really small. Can you zoom in a bit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I see you're just returning a count. And was that the question? Not exactly. Hold on, let me double check though. I
Okay.
don't know if there are. Actually, no, I think you're right. It is only 3. I thought there were repeats, but I must be thinking about something else.
Yeah, I mean, it
One
looks like it's probably 3. There's 1, maybe a couple more in there.
Yeah, I do have 3 listed as the answer from when I did this yesterday, so
Okay.
it's correct, and the query works. Awesome.
Cool.
All right, who is next? Tyler, where you at?
I'm here.
Right on.
Let's see. Has anybody done 6 yet? I don't think so, right? I'll throw a 6 in there.
Right on.
Let me share my screen. Let me make this a little bit more legible. There you go. So 6, this is just the names of the users. Let me go ahead and grab this. Oops. So we'll just throw that in there. Except for we probably should get rid of the hashtag there. Don't want that. Gross. There we go. So I'm just gonna select the customer's name. Did you want me to explain all that? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to everybody else's. We'll just throw it in there, and it's gonna give us the 5 names by who placed their orders the latest.
Awesome, great work. That is correct, and looks like, yeah, it's perfect. I was hoping this would be a little more challenging because one of those customers placed multiple orders, but looks like your query is solid. It returns just these 5, so great work.
I may know Joyce's issue too if yeah, I threw it in somewhere. I threw it in here. So my setup.sh didn't come with executable permissions and I had to add it in
Mhm.
order
Yeah,
for
I
it to work.
just did that and it worked.
All right, cool.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Cool, right on. All right. Philip, are you here? Guess not. So I think Ken, you are up.
I kind of only got through the first four. Is there one that someone didn't do in that bunch?
There are,
The muffin one, I think, right?
Oh yeah, someone
yeah,
did three, but yeah, we could do the muffin one.
I'll do the muffin one.
It's literally the exact same thing as three, except you change emulsifier to muffin. I don't even think I have my container running right now. Switch. Okay. So yeah, just select the count from order items, where basically the product name has muffin in it.
Mhm.
So just copy that puppy in there. And then there's 50.
Perfect. Right on, great work. All right, let's circle back. I think, is Jesus here? Yep, there he is. All right, welcome back, Jesus. Pick a query, you are up.
All right, cool. Let's see. Share screen. Have we done number 5 yet?
I don't think so.
All right, cool. So I got it right here. Just already really good. Select everything from item ordered by cost descending. That way it goes from highest to lowest. And the third one will be 85.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right, that is the bar sweet and salty chocolate.
Yes.
Perfect, great work.
Cool.
Right on. I think Corey, were you able to write one out?
I'm still connecting.
Okay.
I just built the image and now I'm trying to connect to it.
All right. We'll see if we have time at the end to return to you for one of those queries, and we'll see if Philip comes back too. In the meantime, let's talk about Blue Apron Challenge. I'd like to hear your thoughts.
What was Apron supposed to be? I mean, I'm guessing it's a food delivery service, but it wasn't really clear. So in a way, you could make any tables you wanted. I mean, as long as they connected to each other properly, but you could do anything.
Right. Were you able to do that, Corey?
Yeah, I got it built.
Cool.
And everything
Wanna walk
works
us-
in, yeah, let me share, I can. Out of this, moving Docker issues. Still have it up, yep. Can you see that? That might be a bit small.
It is, but I can see it. Yeah, can you zoom in a bit?
Let me try and do, actually, no, let me, there we go. That might be better. Maybe. I don't know if this is better or not, actually. Oh, God.
I think you might be able to drag with a middle mouse button. Let me pull up.
There it goes. There we go. Come on, bro. I think that would be centered. All right, there, that's big. So I created four tables. I kind of patterned it after the it wasn't the grocery store, it was some other one we did recently. But you've got like a many to many with the customer order and the menu items. You've got the in the middle table there, which is just the order items themselves. I added an item cost or item quantity, that is, to the order items, since I figured you can, if it's a food delivery, you can order more than one menu item. And then just the basic customer information. And then created the four tables, populated them with data, and I used ChatGPT for the menu items. I asked it to generate me a comma separated list of menu items for a restaurant.
Okay, resourceful.
And you have to be specific with ChatGPT, though. You can't just say, because the first thing it did was generate you number one, number two, all comma separated, but you can't have the numbers. Otherwise, you have to clean them up. So you have to say, don't number it and all that sort of thing. And it gave me lobster bisque for $8. That's pretty good, I think.
Right on.
And so everything is set up fine in PS admin.
Mhm.
I haven't run queries against it yet, other than just querying the tables to make sure that they've got the data, but everything seems to be in order. So I'm guessing at this point that if I actually ran a query, it would work.
Okay. A quick question. Have you had a chance to use the Mockaroo web app that Chad had included in one of the readmes? I think it was inside the original
This one?
grocery store schema.
Yep.
Mockaroo, yeah.
Yeah, I use Mockaroo, and so what I use ChatGPT for was to generate, because you can't get food items in Mockaroo.
Okay.
So like the last time we had something to deal with food, and I just used tree names or plant names, and so there were, the restaurant was serving, like, Bowser's lichen and all kinds of weird plants and stuff, because that's all I had in Mockaroo, and that's why I went to ChatGPT and said, just give me menu items.
Got it. That definitely makes sense.
And that way you're not dealing with cookies and websites and all that.
Sure.
I'm trying to get menu item lists.
Sure. Awesome. Well, looks like you have your schema set up properly. You were resourceful with your tools and you were able to query your data. Awesome work. Who else would like to walk us through their Blue Apron schema? Maybe anyone that has a very different take, different tables, different kind of connections.
I can walk you through mine.
Cool, awesome. Thanks, Lamont.
I'm gonna pick on somebody eventually, so. Let's see. If I misspell something, just, yeah, anyway. So Tiffany kind of helped me with this because I never heard of Blue Apron. And now I knew how it worked. But anyway, user profile. I added some other stuff in here, but anyway, just to get it on the board, user ID, first name, last name, and then service, this would be plan, not place, service plan ID. So you can obviously see that's a foreign key. It goes over here to this primary key for the service plan. And then there's a service plan type. I was gonna put like, gold, standard, whatever. And then promo ID would link to, would give you indication to the type of promo, the service plan it was. So it has a primary key that's linked to foreign key here. And then for the delivery, then the recipe obviously can stand alone. It has a recipe ID, the name, details, and then the cost. And then for each delivery, it would have its primary key, so it have its own, identifier. And then it pull in the customer ID and then the recipe ID. And then from here, you'll be able to get the customer's information, where it ships to and whatnot, and then their service plan and whatnot, all that information. And then you could also get the recipe information and the cost. That's sort of how I thought about it.
Awesome. Oh, that looks great. This is all very thorough. Were you able to write any SQL to actually create the tables?
No. Hold on for a second. I started this. I've been using dbeaver. So this is what I started. So like, oops, let me move this down here. So we did one on Tuesday, and I was just basically going through this and kind of copying over, to make it work for what mine was going to be, but I hadn't gotten there yet. But I was planning to do that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it looks like the schema is pretty solid. You've got a lot of tables and columns in there, and it all flows and makes sense. So awesome work. Cool. All right. How is everyone feeling now about the assessment? Do you all feel like you're ready? Good to go?